What's good, kings and queens? Man, women, I just left a wedding. It's the next day. It's like 12:15 the next day. So the wedding was yesterday, so to speak. But I really, really enjoyed myself. I'm also really, really tired. And I was the best man in this wedding. Honored to be the best man, beautiful bride and groom. And what I'm here to talk about today is the services, the honor that it is to be the best man, and to also talk about what it takes to be that best man. So I don't know if it's more so of what it takes to be a best man, but it is the things that go on with being a best man. It is a responsibility, an honorable responsibility, because a person is about to take that leap into the life with the one that they love, right? And when you're taking that leap with the one that you love, you want to be focused on her, on him, whatever the case is, but you want to be in the place where you can completely focus on that person and do everything that you need to do as well and as best as you can. So what that looks like is you being there for that person regardless of what it is that they need, no matter how early you have to get there, no matter how late you have to stay. So I'm gonna walk you through kind of what happened with me in my episode of being a best man today. Not to pat myself on the back, but to know how you should be there for a person. And I think these are principles of how you should be there for friends, true friends that you really, really love and care about. So if I think about this, right? So first of all, you want to make sure that they're comfortable in being in the place that they need. So they wanted to stay at a place outside of their house. They wanted to stay in a hotel, and I wanted to ensure that their hotel area was, enjoyable, and an enjoyable experience, and a good, comfortable place. So I actually canceled my reservations and booked a totally different hotel based on what their need was. So it's about putting your need aside and being able to focus on that person and what they need, because what you're doing is making the job easy for them. Look beyond what that person tells you to do. Think ahead of what that person needs. So if you could forecast for this person to say, hey, I know that you are a person that likes to golf, right? Find out where the golfing areas are and say, okay, tomorrow morning we're going golfing. And just know what those things are that person likes, so that you can accommodate them in a way that can bring them to a level of not only appreciation, but relaxation, right? Another thing that happened with me and the groom today are manicures and pedicures, right? The last thing that you need is to be in a professional photo shoot with your hands looking all, just beat up, torn up, crummy. So go get your hands done, make them look good, right? Be your best at whatever it is that you need to be. Also make sure that, you have a pen and paper on you, or use your phone, because as I went through the day today, there were so many things that my man needed, right? Charles said, don't let me forget the rings. I got to get this cake also, and I got to bring my wife, my wife-to-be shoes. I also have to make sure that I have money for the limo. And that's another thing, like, make sure I'm not a cash carrying person, but today I carry cash, because if he needed it, he was getting it, right? You make sure that they have what they need. The other thing is, once you are at that venue, you keep eyes on him and her, right? Whatever they need, because you're serving, right? You keep eyes on them to make sure that you're giving them every single thing that they need. And if he needed something, then I'm gonna be there at his beckoning call to, hey, can you find out what happened to these kids, or can you help people get dressed in their tuxedos to make sure that they look good? Straighten out their bow ties, or these people don't know how to tie bow ties, so show them. Other areas of thinking on how they're, if you have any questions about how anything should be orchestrated throughout the day, then maybe ask that person what it is that they desire, how they want things to be. So I'm forgetting something, and bottom line is be there. Be there, show up, do all that you can for that person. And if you don't know what to do, if you don't know what that person needs, ask. And it goes beyond asking them. Sometimes you can ask, if you don't know that person well enough. The person that I served on today, I've known them for 10, 11, maybe close to a dozen years, and I know him pretty well. And if you don't, ask other people that know him or her, right? But I'm talking about being a groomsman, but you get the point. Either way, treat it as an honor, treat it as a privilege, because that's exactly what it is. It's serving, it's giving, it's life, and it's beautiful. Because what you give, you're gonna get. It's been a long day. If I had to, I would wake up and do it all over again tomorrow, because that's the kind of love that you have to have, that you should have for the people that you serve in this capacity. So those are my words of wisdom on being a best man. And so also, you know what? I may make a part 2 to this, I don't know. I'm a little tired, I'm out. I will show you a little bit of this place that I am in before I go. It's nothing super special, but you know, we couldn't do like the Holiday Inn for this. So either way, have a good evening, good night, look your best, do your best, be your best.